Flawless lady, welcome to this video. And right now I want to talk to you about the exercises that's going to be able to get rid of your belly fat. And of course, I want to talk about, are there any exercise? Are there anything that you can do as we speak, specifically to target specific areas of your body? And of course, getting rid of the belly fat. Now, before I start sharing my screen, I want you to understand that this video is here to show you exactly why people still ask this question, why people still ask me this question. And I'll say, if I think how many times I got asked this, what should I do to get rid of my belly fat? Is it abdominals? Is it like big muscle joints? Is it better to do CrossFit, or is it better to do classes? And of course, that brings me to the realization that there is a huge confusion in the marketplace. And more you try, the more you fail, because you don't understand the context and why you are not able to find that exercise, or you're not able to stick to that exercise. So as I share my screen right now, you see the one of the phases of the flawless body method system, and it's specifically phase number 3, and it's sculpting the body. Okay, sculpting your body, your brand new body. And it's really about teaching you that there is a learning phase. You need to build skills, as you see here, and then you need to get coached to apply this skill. Because if you are here till today, chances are you tried everything. You heard that if you're on a muscle ball and you balance and you build those muscle under your abdominal, you're going to be able to see up the abdominal faster. If you do stuff such as EMS or machines that you plug into your stomach, they're gonna allow you to see your muscle quickly and get rid of the excess fat. If you put things on your belly, such as creams, such as corsets, you're able to get this done. And I would say you already know this, because probably you try all of them and you probably fail if you're here. And it doesn't matter if it's a trainer, it doesn't matter if it's one-to-one, it doesn't matter if whatever service is. You fail because there is no context. There is no context and there is no plan when it comes to achieving results. And when it comes to eliminate belly fat, like everything else, is the game of you getting your fat percentage to be lower. And when we are around 25% in women, or 20%, then you can say, then we can talk about targeting. Then we can talk about targeting those specifics. But until then, it doesn't make any sense for you even to think about that. But it's a game of consistency, not what you do in a week, not the service, not the personal trainer that trains you for an hour for $100 or $200 an hour, not the app that you buy, not the cream that you buy, but it's a specific consistent results. And again, this is why Marisa was able to not only get losing a bunch of weight, but be able to break the diet first so that her metabolism could finally rest, to cycle the diet to understand what is cycling nutrition as well as exercise. And then, of course, getting to the targets, right? And you can see here in several pictures here, she has achieved an amazing body. And of course, that took almost a year. But the funny part was that the good part was that it was consistency was part of her life. The one thing you need to understand about exercise, that if you exercise a lot, if you're doing specific stuff and it's not working, it is always, there is much like in nutrition, there is stress-related responses, especially if you have hormonal disbalance, lack of hormonal imbalance, or you have metabolism adapted, there is stress-related. Much like anything else, you need to find a exercise strategy and then apply the tactics. So when I say strategy, I'm talking about resistance training exercise, some sort of cardio exercise, movement like walking, and of course, sometimes even more intense exercise than anything else, okay? And again, that would be something like CrossFit. But the thing is that, like I said here before, when you pair that with nutrition, you need to understand that you have to create that sustainable calorie deficit. In the same time, you need to balance your hormone health, right? And that means that you need to acquire a system of you being almost like an athlete, so eat more and exercise more intense, short burst cardio, directly responsible for you to engage certain type of hormones, and that would be, for example, here we see somebody that hasn't worked out forever, or like he is very insulin resistant, or he has somebody that is very metabolic adapted. That could be an option here. Or exercise less and moving less. Okay, so resistance training exercise, some sort of light cardio, some movement, a lot of movement, and eating less. That could be the person that has belly fat due to menopause or PCOS, right? So everybody, and again, this is why you're watching this, is because while you're here for the same problem, belly fat, that is really impacting your life at this point, you know, whatever case might be, you're not able to dress whatever you want, you're not able to feel sexy, and you probably have several symptoms. It's really about being able to personalize that for you. And the way we do it, as you see here in our software, we not only set this thing up for you when it comes to also nutrition as well as exercise, but we, on the other side, myself, you know, as a coach, I am responsible to upgrade I'm responsible to upgrade everything that comes with it. Okay, so every time that you need an upgrade in your program, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can share with you here. You should be able to see that at this point. This is what it looks like from the inside. You see here, there is protocols pretty much for everything. And the good part is that if you click on that and you see the exercises, I'm able to switch it off, to switch this exercise, to switch the rest ratio, to change exercise type according to your posture, according to your liking, according to whatever you say. And this is also for your habits. And this is also for your nutrition, okay? This is not necessarily the one thing that you get necessarily only, but of course, in addition to that, you would get, website teaching you everything you need to know about, going through the program itself. And then there is a coaching part in which I'm responsible to get things for you and keeping you accountable and getting you to show up. And of course, in the eye of everybody else, this is just an application. But when you understand that the results come from consistency, then you understand that the results come from a coach being there. Because as I'm gonna share here one more time, this is only one portion of the results. Okay, if you are not able to get rid of your belly fat, it's because you're missing one of these steps or more of these steps. Okay, so this is one portion only that we covered today. So to understand not only how to apply this 5-phase system for your specific case, but specifically to understand what would be the best exercise for you, I'm eager for you to schedule a chat with me, or 10 minutes chat with me or one of my coaches to get you to do that. So when you're gonna see this video, just answer to me whenever you see it or comment below, and I'm gonna see you very shortly.